It's 7:45. Headlines, travel and weather on the way very shortly, but it's a Friday morning and it's time to catch up with life in lockdown for Brian in Melton, who's on the line to us now. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, Leslie.
It's Mark.
I'm hoping for a little bit of rain today. The grass is all yellow.
I think you'll get your wish today, Brian. Lots of people...
That's dying, isn't it?
It is. It'll come back. Lots of people have been asking me, how did you get on decorating Rosemary's chimney breast?
I give it up as a bad job. I started about 8:30, and by about 10 o'clock, I'd sort of threw it all out because every time I put the wallpaper up, that curled away. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
I sort of put it at the top, and I come there because I was worried about going around the corner because that crease up, doesn't it?
Oh, it's not easy going around a corner.
No, so I sort of put it up the top there, and I worked my way down. By the time I got to the bottom, that started to peel away at the top. So I'd go back up the top again, and I'd push it back, tuck it back in, because I've got a proper brush thing, you know. And by the time I got down the bottom again, that was peeling away. So I suppose I tried about 3 or 4 times with different bits of paper. I put plenty of paste on it. I mean,
you did?
I know, you know, I done my best. And in the end, I said to her, I can't do this. I said, this is beyond me. You need to get someone. I said, I can paint it. She said, well, no. She said, I had that wallpaper, she said, for about 6 months. I was planning to get that done, she said, before this all struck. So anyway, she's gonna get someone she knows.
Oh, excellent!
In a few weeks to come, we all got to clear off, and he'll come in and he'll take care of her chimney breast for her. But
excellent.
I'm in the doghouse with her at the minute anyway.
Oh dear, oh dear.
She said hardly 2 words to me this morning. She made a. She said yesterday. She said, "Do you want a chicken and mushroom pie?" I said, well, I'm quite partial to a bit of chicken. I don't mind a few mushrooms. I don't too many mushrooms, mind, because they got a little sort of tang to them if you have too many. Have. So she said, I'm going to make you a nice chicken and mushroom pie, because Mother liked chicken and mushroom pie, because she had to be careful when she's chewing it, because her teeth. Her plate. And so anyway, she made it, yes. She got the double cream. We had double cream in it.
Wow.
And she cooked the chicken in butter. And I say, well, this is healthy, isn't it? So, because she's always worrying a bit. She says, it's a little treat. She says, a little treat, because we've got a long weekend ahead of us. We've got plenty planned. And anyway, I sat there. We had mashed potato with it, peas and carrots, right
Lovely.
Up on the street.
Very nice. Very nice.
I sat there and I said, Rosemary dear, I say, what can I taste? She said, well, that's probably the butter. She said, it's nice and rich. I said, no. I said, there's something else in there. So what else is in here? She say, well, there's chicken. She say there's mushrooms, of course. There's double cream, butter. Because she put that feeler pastry stuff on the top. You know the feeler? It's really thin, isn't it?
Yes, phyllo.
The feeler pastry.
Phyllo.
She put that on the top. And that good crisp. That's nice stuff. I don't mind saying. And she said there's leeks in it. I said, well, that's what it is. I said, what you put leeks in there for? She say, well, that in the recipe book, she's got this new book, you see.
Yes.
She say, it says put leeks in it. I said, well, you know I don't like leeks. She said, well, I didn't know you didn't like leeks. So I said, well, I can't eat it, because I don't know the taste. I can't describe it. Can you, Leslie?
No, it's Mark and I can't.
There's some sort of, I don't know, sort of bitter in it.
It's got a taste of its own, hasn't it?
Anyway, I said, I can't eat that. She said, well, I ain't cooking nothing else for you. So I buggered off down the chip shop in the end, the Melton fish bar, and I had a tail of cod and chips.
Very nice.
She's got the hump. She's a half this morning.
Oh, dear.
Anyone would think we're married the way she carries on.
Well, do you know what? I've had a message through from Marie from Ipswich. She says, please help me, Mark. Before you talk to the funny man from Melton, what is the relationship...
Funny man?
That's what she says. What is the relationship between Brian and Rosemary? As I thought they were married. But my mum door says not.
No, we're not married. I remember, Leslie, my father, Herbert, he said to me once, he say, they're funny creatures, women. He said, that's like this. He said, like this, Brian. God created man and God created woman, he said. But he didn't really marry one, did he? And that stuck with me. That has stuck with me. But all jokes to one side, she have been a diamond.
Excellent.
She's a grumpy diamond this morning. She's gone off. She's took Biscuit for a walk, and I'm just hoping that she'll come back and I'll be able to say I'm sorry and I'll do a boiled egg or something for breakfast.
That'll
She'll
be
be
nice.
all right.
That'll be nice. Look, Brian, we've got to go in a minute, but I'm a bit worried that Mother had a bit of an experience this week. I understand she thought she was drowning. What happened?
Yes, she did. Crikey, when was that? I think that was Thursday. No, it weren't. That was Wednesday. What night was Jaws on? Jaws was on the telly again, wasn't
Yes, it was. I sat up and watched it and I thought of you.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm getting sick to death. Is that the only thing they got to stick on there? Anyway, Mother, because we got this doorbell, ain't we?
Yes.
That Mother pressed in at, 3 o'clock in the morning. That was Wednesday morning. That's when it was. The doorbell went off. I got up, went and answered the ruddy door. I thought someone was at the door. And that weren't. That was Mother's doorbell.
Yes, because she's in Rosemary's and you're living in Mother's with Rosemary. That's right, isn't it?
She's in Rosemary's one-bed bungalow.
Yes.
And Rosemary is in with me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I run round and I was, what's the matter, Mother? Because I weren't quite awake, you know. And she said, I'm wet, Brian. And I thought she'd peed herself, but she hadn't. And I had a look and there was a wet patch on the ceiling, and that is Rosemary's tank in the roof.
What, her water tank?
That had overflowed. And of course, where Mother was, that was dripping through. And Mother say, if I'd laid there any longer, she said, I think I was drowning.
Oh, my goodness.
What I had to do, I had to get up in the roof in the middle of the night, the early hours, sort of 3:30 by now.
Yes.
And what that was, her stopcock, that weren't shutting off.
Oh.
So what I had to do, I had to go to the shed, and I got some of that old spray stuff, the old WD-40.
Yep.
And I give that a spray and loosen that up, and that did work. I have to say that I didn't have to hit it with a hammer because that's the old-fashioned way. And if I sort of stopcock, give it a good whack, they say, don't they?
They do, yes.
But I did. I give it a spray and sort of worked it gently. And then that did stop dripping through, and the ceiling have dried out, I have to say.
Good. That's good.
So yeah, that was a little bit, could have been worse, that could have been a lot worse. Mother, you imagine if that ceiling had give way and the tank had come down.
I know. Terrible, terrible thing.
Don't
Look,
be
Brian.
thinking about it. And some bugger's still banging the bucket last night.
What, for carers?
In Melton, I don't know who that is, but someone in Melton is still banging on an old bucket or something, and they want to stop that now. There's no need to keep doing that. That's starting to get on my goat.
Brian, we're going to have to go now, but thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend, won't you?
Yes, right on. Cheerio, Leslie.
Bye-bye, it's Mark. Bye-bye now, that's Brian in Melton.